Well, would you look at that? Dukes of Hazzard watch. Obviously, by the title of the video, you already know what this is about. This watch, I've had since I was a kid, so I'm 43 years old. I probably got this when I was 10, I don't know. It does work, 10:12 p.m. It's Tuesday. The date is April 17th. Of course, this is going to air at a different time because we're waiting on some things. There's my iWatch, 10:10, so it's a little fast, but you can see it is April 17th. Now all that works. Now the light, there's a backlight, it does not work, and it does not play the melody, so it doesn't play the Dixie or whatever. I don't know what happened. I'm supposed to hit both these buttons and it should play. I set the alarm works, but it doesn't do anything because it doesn't play the melody. So, pretty cool. And you can actually adjust it so it fits. Might have to rock this to work tomorrow. I don't know. A little politically incorrect though. Maybe not. So me and the little dude were playing downstairs the other day, and this gave me an idea. And actually I had a couple of viewers, probably about 15, that private messaged me and put comments. Won't you do a General Lee? So here we are. And this is the candidate right here. Forget what casting or what series this is from, I should say, but it's close enough, and I like the fact that it's got a blown Hemi in here. So we're going to strip this down. We're not going to do a wheel swap probably. Probably going to keep these wheels because I don't have any other wheels that are close to the General Lee, which is like I think forget what wheel it is. It's American Racing something or another, but I looked online for possible candidates and nothing really replicates that wheel except for like a Johnny Lightning, and they wouldn't fit this profile. I did a little bit of research, so I've actually got some decals coming. I'm able to make my own decals, but I'm not able to print white, so you need a very expensive printer. Now you can get white water slide decals to make, the white paper, but it got really bad reviews. I guess the white flaked, it was kind of brittle, so I got some stickers or some decals, water slides for, I think they were $3 on eBay. Also, did a little research and found out the closest orange you can get is this Testors. It's a competition orange, gloss competition, 1628. So we're going to use that for the main color, and we'll do some highlights here and there, and of course we'll have some stickers on there. So the first thing we're going to need to do though is take it apart. Now you may think this base is all one piece, which it is, but the front and back are part of the interior that it appears. I'm not 100% sure, but there's some, they're plastic, I know that much. And you can see very faintly there's a little bit of a change from the metal to the plastic. So first glance it looks all one piece, looks like sweet, that's all metal, but it's not. The base is metal, the body's metal, but the back and the front and of course the motor and the interior plastic. Now we're going to paint the interior as well because that chrome looks hideous. I do like it. It's not going to be a exact replica obviously because of the stance and the motor, but I kind of like that. Be a little bit different. A lot of you may be thinking, don't do that to that casting, it's so expensive. Yeah, that's what we do here. So let's get started. We're going to start by taking our .050 drill bit and drilling the rivet out, actually the center. So what we're doing here is drilling where we're going to need to tap for the screw. Next we take our larger bit, which I believe I'm using an 1/8 inch bit, and drilling out the mushroom part so we can remove the body from the chassis, or the base rather. Again, there's a .050, same thing to the rear. Once we get those well enough away, we'll go ahead and remove the base from the body, and it should kind of just pop apart. If they're real close, you may have to pull them apart like this, and we're good to go. We've already got them drilled as far as we need them to go, and we've got the end of the mushroom removed. Here's the interior and the window. Now the interior, as I mentioned before, it's all chrome, as well as the motor. It's all one piece. The front, the grill, the rear, everything. Now we're taking our 256 tap and we're tapping this for the 256 button head screws, front and rear. And you can find all these items in the description below the video. We're going to go ahead and insert our 256 screws. we went ahead and removed the paint. This is what we have. Again, check out the description below. I'll have links to everything, the button head screws, everything. We're using some purple power, and we're just going to drop the interior in there, which is the motor. Everything you see here is just plastic coated, plastic paint. So I drop it in there for about a day. Now we're actually getting our water slide decals. Ordered these on eBay. They were $3 shipped, and cut them out, and these worked perfect. I've had some water slides before that weren't so great. These were awesome. Now, a good friend of mine told me about this microset product that you use to apply water slide decals, and it works awesome. We're going to go ahead and apply it on the body. Now, the body has been painted, and it has one coat of clear, and we also apply some on the actual water slide. Sorry you can't see because my hand's in the way. I should have moved the camera, but I'm essentially just removing the water slide from the paper and positioning it with a Q-tip. That's seen right here. Now they also make a micro sol product, which I have, and I did use it originally, but it didn't turn out. It kind of made the sticker or the water slide kind of rubbery. Here's the finished product as far as the water slides on the top and the sides. Going back to the micro sol, I think it would be great for something with a curve, but since this is pretty flat, it kind of wanted to stretch out the water slide decal. Moving back to the interior, you can see a lot of the chrome's already eaten away, and we're going to go ahead and just wipe it off with a paper towel just to get the nooks and crannies out. You don't have to get it all off, but as much as you can is ideal. And the only reason why we're removing it is to paint. And we're going to paint the interior brown, as you see here. The original General Lee was like a tan, but this is the closest thing I had, and you can't really see it. Now, after I let the water slide decals dry for 2 days, I sprayed 3 coats of clear. Now we're going to go ahead and polish it up a little bit. It looked fine without doing any polishing, but I had one little area on the front fender that looked like it had a little bit of orange peel, and that took it out. Now it's time for reassembly. Go ahead and put the glass in, the interior, and then the base. You'll also notice when we get to it that we painted the motor a little bit, and we painted the front grille and bumper, and then we painted the rear and lights. They turned out okay, but overall the car turned out great. The orange paint is spot on. I think the water slides look pretty good, especially for somebody that is not great with water slides. And even though the wheels aren't the original General Lee look, I think it looks pretty good. Plus the original General Lee didn't have a motor sticking out of its hood either, so can't be too picky. Now, one thing I would change about this custom are the water slides. They look pretty good, but if you look really close on the 01, you can tell where the water slide has been cut out. And the reason why is I did not get clear backed water slide decals. The actual eBayer was selling orange, matching orange, so you didn't have to get real close to the lines. But the orange does not match exactly to the orange of the car. So that could be my fault, but from all my research, this particular orange was the closest that you could find out of the can. I wasn't going to try to mix anything, certainly. So there's that. And as mentioned previously, below this video in the description there are Amazon affiliate links. If you see anything in this video that you'd like to purchase for yourself as far as tool related, they will be in those links below. It takes you directly to Amazon. You can find the button head screws, the drill bits, paint, the rotating stand, everything. And as always, thanks for watching.